All right, David, before you take off, so I went over to the Win system. First off, hello, everybody. Welcome back to my live stream. I appreciate you all joining me here tonight here at 6:45 p.m. here on the West Coast. Why does it say I'm opening up a Pi-Star? No, hold on a second here. I got to fix some stuff. Nighttime. All right, sorry, I wasn't completely ready here. Now I am. So I was on earlier this afternoon. I was supposed to be at work today, but the game I worked today got canceled. So anyways, I decided to come online and make some contacts. I got a little slow on the East Coast reflector. I didn't want to tie it up. I don't like hogging that thing up because it's, as you well know, that's a huge reflector with a lot of different repeaters tied up. So I decided to move over to a similar network called the Win system, which I think you know what that is, David, here in the Los Angeles area. Just in the Los Angeles area, they have like 4 or 5 different repeaters throughout our area. I think a 220, UHF, a VHF, a couple UHFs, VHF, and some San Diego repeaters as well. So I decided to get on there, and I was a little nervous about it because I always get a weird vibe on it. A lot of new hams on there, so I was kind of wanting to make contact with those. But I don't normally get nervous before things or before work, and I'll even do work in front of 3 or 10 million people. It doesn't really affect me too much, and I don't get nervous because it's just what I'm doing. But for some reason, I got a weird feeling. So I went on, said my call letters on the Santiago machine. It looked like it wasn't linked up or it wasn't working. Correct. The Win system is like CB. But I wanted to connect with some people, with that being said. So the Santiago machine was not working. So I decided to go over to the Santa Anita machine, which is kind of over Pasadena, I think, on one of those little hills there, which is the only other one I can connect to down UHF from my house. So anyways, I called up my callers once, did my normal call. I also said I was on YouTube, nothing. I did it again, and you're probably watching the video, and some rude guy without any ID, says that I should stop, but I'm violating Part 97 because I'm rebroadcasting ham radio, which I pointed out on their own website. They were doing the same thing, and then it just went on from there. It just was very rude. Hey, Jeff, I hope you like your fish. It was a very rude encounter, not a good... he was not a very good ambassador to ham radio, and the reason why I'm bringing it up again, I do, Mike, I do believe what you said there about CB, which is sad, but it's true. A lot of new guys on there, and they're learning to suit like a lot of bad habits, which is really sad. Not every ham radio system out there is like that. I got on the East Coast reflector. I immediately got an email from Brian down in Texas, and he added on the main CEO, whatever, of the system. They welcomed me with open arms, super nice, really, really gracious email. I don't want to take advantage of a great system like that. I go on, I get off. I don't want to, sit there for all day, but I do want to make some contacts, and that's all I did, and that's what it's there for. It's not for like lengthy conversations, which I get, but that's just a bad look for ham radio. And he did that on, when I was live streaming, which made it even worse. It's kind of sad, and I got a couple emails from people already. I don't want to say their names. It doesn't load on your phone. Okay, let me see here. Let me go here. 3722. Okay, try this one, David. And go to 3722. 3722, David. So I don't know. I don't like that, but hey, that's their system. They can do what they want with it, but don't start accusing me of doing something illegal when I'm not, especially if they're doing the same thing. And they're not even following their own rules on their own system, which being a net control operator, that can be a really bad look for if somebody violates that. They can go back and show them, hey, you don't even follow your own rules on there. But anyways, enough of that. I don't like rude people. I'm out here. I'm pretty happy-go-lucky. You guys all see me. I'm just out here to make some contacts, share some information, have some fun with radio, experiment around. It's always great looking over in the chat. Nebraska at 9 p.m. Central. That's in 9 minutes. Rude people do sync. I might tune into that just to see how that is. So that's Reflector 2C. I don't think I've ever been on 2C. So let's take a listen to that right now. I don't think I'm going to check in. I might just listen to it.
REF002 Charlie.
I will do that. That's what I was going to do. All right, that sounds good, Amir. Thank you so much for the info. And that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. Amir was one of my, I think one of my first DStar contacts when I was working on with my PyStar a couple months ago. So that's what I mean, sharing information right there. But anyways, yeah, it's cool. Not very cool stuff on the on that system, which I'll refer to. And anybody new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash it, do whatever you want with it. So we're gonna. Mike suggested listening in on the DStar net on Reflector 2 Charlie. That's starting at 9 p.m. Central, which is in about 7 or so minutes. So we're going to tune into that. I get my tape tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow afternoon. I'll have some time to mess with it tomorrow night. Man, it's getting hot in here already. It was a warm day here in Southern California, by the way. I liked it. It was almost like spring today when it got to 60. 1 second, boys and girls. You like the hair there? I need to get a haircut. At least the barbershops are open again here in California. They're closed for like about a year. So, wasn't supposed to go on tonight, but my work got canceled, and I'm getting paid. But the drawback is I have to work on Sunday night now, so I won't be I won't be live for like 4 nights. I might try to come on Sunday night late, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel. But anyways, we're going to tune into the Nebraska net here, or Nebraska DStar net here. That's going to start in just a few minutes. So, I don't know, maybe I should come back here, but I don't want to get involved with the conversation, then move around. Oh, man. Can you tell the difference between minus 34 and minus 43? I could tell the difference between 10 and 20. Yeah. Very bad stuff. Very bad look for ham radio with those guys on there. I did drop them an email, tried to explain myself. I don't know why I did that, but I just thought that it was proper for me to explain myself. But I'm probably going to get banned from their system for whatever reason, which is okay with me. That seems to be consensus, which, you know, I don't like to talk bad about a system, but there's a lot of new guys out there that are learning bad habits, and I just hate to see that happen. It wasn't that bad before, but man, And I don't know if you guys watched the beginning of that. I was very nervous. Oh, they totally could have handled it better. They could have had a conversation. Home Slice didn't even ID. Maybe I should report him to the FCC. I think that might be proper. But I'm not an Alpha Hotel, so I'm not going to do that. I thought about it, but... So we're counting down to the Nebraska net here. I don't know what happens on it. I'll just tune in here for about 5 minutes or so. That sucks, Amir. Colin, if you want to go back to my earlier stream today and go to 3722 and watch it for yourself. Here's the link. It wasn't like that when I first got my ham radio. There's the link there, Colin. Do you know anybody over there now, Mike? When I first got my radio system, that was the system to talk on, just because it had all the different repeaters. It was different back then. I only had an HT, so that was one of the only ones that I can get into. Yeah.
Stand by for net in a few minutes. This is NI0P.
Papa System has its own drama there too. But they've been pretty decent with me. Papa System has a pretty incredible network, though. Hey, look at the subscriber now. It's 666. Thank you, Bearcat, for subscribing. Every system has kind of their own little drama to it. It's very true. It's very true, David. You're very right. I really like the welcoming I got from the East Coast Reflector. Those guys over there, they're really cool. Peter, I'm spacing on his name now. Yeah, there's a lot of repeater drama. And for those who know me, I only talked on Simplex because Simplex, for the most part, doesn't have any drama to it. I'd make contacts on 520, then kind of move on. But I was on I still talk on every once in a while, 144, 250. A lot of good guys on there. I just been playing with DStar a lot. That's what got me on DStar. They're on, Amir, they're on YSF 92805, and they're on DStar somewhere too. I can put a link of their system on here as well, so you can get all their info. I am just astounded by all the different modes they're running on that thing. Yeah, Rocket City, Alabama. Here's all the info. It has it on the front page there. This net's going to start.
My repeater just told me it's 9 p.m. Central Time. CQ. This is NI0P calling
Should I get
Nebraska DStar.
Should I get on and just start saying, "Hey, follow my ham radio page or YouTube page"?
Greetings, everyone. This is NI0P Brian in Woodward, Nebraska, serving as the next control for the Nebraska DStar net.
I think I've talked to him before.
To revitalize DStar usage throughout Nebraska, we are now using reflector 002 Charlie. If we encounter problems with reflector 2 Charlie, our backup reflector is REF073 Charlie. I'd like to thank Mike McClary, WB5LJQ, for letting us use reflector 73 Charlie if we need it. This is a directed net, meaning all communications are directed and flow through this net control station. We will run this net in a regular fashion, meaning that we're free to discuss anything and everything related to DStar and amateur radio in general. This net accepts participation from all stations regardless of location or affiliation. In addition to DStar, we are also using DRATs for the net. You will find us over on reflector, drats.nebraskadstar.org, port 9000. Feel free to stop in and chat with the crew.
Thank you very much, Bearcat. I really appreciate it. Just out here having fun, having a good time, and connecting with really great people inside the chat here in the ham radio world. A lot of great people out here. How did you find us, by the way, Bearcat?
To see if there's any emergency or prior traffic right now. Standing by.
I should say, hey, I need some help. I need some more water. Now, should I jump on and be like I did on the wind system?
Is there any announcements or traffic for the net before we start check-ins? 10-0P. Okay, no one heard.
Hey, so if anybody's from Nebraska watching,
when you check in here,
so this is the Nebraska net.
Name, call sign, and general location.
So maybe you can tune in every Thursday at 9 p.m. Crap, I just lost them.
Or projects. Excuse me, projects for ham radio during the Christmas holiday season. Please check in now and call N90P.
Terry, Whiskey 5, Tango Lima, Juliet.
Pretty cool. Thanks for letting me know about this net, Mike. And did you get any more snow up there?
Kilo 8 Lima Fox Jerome in Williamsburg, Virginia.
Yeah, that is true, Colin. That is very true.
Have an RKK billing.
Hey, Mike's in there.
K0BNM, Omaha, Nebraska.
K6EGG, Doug in Hastings.
KD0OBA, Gene in Columbus.
Yeah, he's got. I did, Mike. He's got an amazing. I'll pull it up on my screen again. I've never seen so much action here. Oh, crap. What did I do with that? I'm going to pull up the net control operator's QRZ page here. You got to check this out, man. Check out this truck. I think I just showed it here a minute ago.
W5 TLJ, KLF, and
this is a mobile right here.
K0BNM.
Look at that baby.
K0OJ.
I'm guessing he has to drive like 40 miles an hour on the highway. That would be fun to take on top of a hill. Point that baby down in the basin everywhere. Going 5.2 or something like that. He's got quite a big page here.
Getting back on DMR, I got one of those nice
really cool stuff.
solar radio.
Hello from Vegas there. I almost ended up there today, by the way.
Starbridge Systems supposed to be here tomorrow.
Oh, that's nice, David. David, do you want to say which repeater you owned?
Okay, Terry. Yeah, it sounds like a fun project there.
And how long ago?
Fix this real quick.
I had a buddy of mine own a repeater. Said it was not fun.
Well, it's
I always wanted to own a repeater until I found out how much of a pain it was. I want to own a reflector. That'd be nice.
between 18 and 19.
You guys can do whatever you want.
And then make a wind chill factor of about
The only rule I would have was be nice to people.
Well, it sounds like great weather. Like I talked to you the other night there, Terry. It's kind of chilly up here. Well,
That is
checking
true.
In. Hopefully you can check in every weekend here. We're here every Thursday night at 9 o'clock Central Time. Thanks, Terry, for checking in. We'll go over to Williamsburg, Virginia here, K8LF. Go ahead, Jerome.
I think I might be going to Vegas in a couple weeks.
Roger,
I
Brian.
chatted with
Thanks for
a
taking the
coworker out there that is going to hook me up with some work out there. I have been on that repeater in Vegas. I think there's two of them, if I recall. One of them got shut off.
Contest starts Saturday afternoon, goes through Sunday evening, so you should see a lot of teletype activity. If you've got a radio with built-in teletype decode, this would be the time to test it out because there'll be plenty of signals on. You can try seeing if you can tune it in and get that decode to show up. But help some people get set up today on their teletype.
Even there was a
and,
drama on an
we'll get
IRLP
some,
repeater
we'll have some good
or a
activity
reflector.
from this area. I hope to
Wow.
Nebraska. So I hope there's some teletype stations in Nebraska. Sometimes it's a hard state to get on teletype.
I gotcha.
So,
Oh, on
that's
Oat?
it.
Yeah, I can
Back
hit
to
Oat
you,
from my
Brian.
house.
Maybe it'll be you, Brian.
I know a couple.
And
Actually, I know 2 people that own some
PK.
repeaters, and they
The
got some
weather
weird
here
stuff
is,
going on with
getting
it.
colder in a couple of days. Tomorrow
One is
morning,
on
we might have
Palos
rain, but I don't
Verdes,
get any of that white stuff here.
broadcast
Back to you.
engineer.
Okay, Jerome, thanks for checking in there, and we'll send you some of that white stuff. We got plenty of coal here we can send you. Just for the Ski Club, and they helped out a couple young ladies this, was it last weekend or the weekend before, the Yoda
Yeah,
on the air. Real
I
quick,
hear
Jerome,
ya.
while I got
I'll
here,
tell you
I'm
what,
gonna
though.
ask
You know the
how does Alana and, Mackenzie do this?
Keller Peak repeater. They're pretty nice, very accommodating.
Good. I didn't work.
I haven't had any
I did
issues
work
with them.
On the N4 SOL.
Here in
She's
Southern
only
California,
11, so
they've
people
been
who
very
work here
nice.
were really impressed to work 11-year-old on HF. She's a general. So Mackenzie did get on. I didn't work her, but I was talking to Steve tonight. I was helping him get set up for Riddy. He's going to get on this weekend with Mackenzie on the teletype contest. And I think she worked about 15 or 16 stations.
Well, cool. Thank you very
both
much,
of them got a
Bearcat.
good presence in the
And do you have
log
are you a
got
ham
their logs
ham radio
submitted.
operator as
So,
well?
so
Or are
it
you
was a
interested
good
in getting your
time
license?
had by all.
Okay, Jerome, thanks
I don't
for
understand why they hate
reporting,
bow things,
tell,
man.
K4C
It gets a lot of
Thanks
people
for
in the hobby.
reporting,
Thank you very
girls
much.
and,
I really appreciate it,
and have a
Bearcat.
good evening, and thanks for checking in. K7 RKK, Mike and Billy.
Here we go.
How
Here
you
goes
doing tonight?
Mike.
This
Let's
is
listen in.
MI0P.
Let's listen in to Mike here tonight.
Hi, Brian. Good to hear from you. Well, doing real good. It was we started out at -9 this morning. Snowed all day. It's about 4 degrees, and we're going to be 40 degrees tomorrow.
That's
Huge
cold, man.
temperature swing, so looking forward to that.
You got
And
cussed
also
out for
the
being
snow
on a
itself
radio?
today, probably about 3 inches here in Billings. Anyway, projects going on. Getting some radios installed in the truck. Before we moved out here, we got rid of a car
Cussed
that we
out
had and bought a new truck. And never had
For
a chance to
having
install
a
So
radio.
we're working on that, getting all the parts to do it right. Big wires and fuse boxes and everything. So that's kind of the project going on here. The main project, so that this spring when we get
This is Mike,
traveling across Montana,
formerly from California,
and
by the way.
Wyoming, we can be fully mobile. Get a D710, and maybe the 7100 will go in the truck. So
I'm just monitoring reflector 2 Charlie. I'm gonna Sean. I'm gonna move over to
Okay, Mike,
30
thanks for
Charlie
stopping
here
by,
since
and,
shortly.
I need to get back up to Billings. It's been a few years since I've been up to Billings. I've only been there once. I was up there one time.
I know
as well
that's
for
it.
doing
That's
the,
exactly what I was gonna say,
for
Colin.
our
I just want to listen to Mike here a little bit. So I'm gonna move over to 30 Charlie right now.
15, 20 years ago. I'm in.
We should be moving over here shortly.
Link to REF030
Wouldn't
Charlie.
even know. Welcome back, Jeff. Sean, you missed all the drama earlier. I basically got kicked off the Win system.
K5IQU for your hotspot and radio report.
I'll give it to him.
K5IQU, this is Greg, K6EGG. You're sounding loud and clear. And just to let you know, if you're interested in listening to yourself, you can through my YouTube live stream if you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
No, I just said I was on YouTube.
Alrighty, I've always wanted to do that. Not much of a speaker, but here I am. Hey, the other question that I have is, can you see my GPS coordinates on your end?
Yes, I
can. I'm running a 9700, and I see a house symbol next to you there. So you looks like it's. I thought it said 9700. I have to double check. Can you key up again? Let me double check.
It should be a 705.
No, sir, you're correct. Sorry, I apologize. Yes, it is a 705. I'm just was looking at my 9700. I apologize. But yes, everything is looking good. Looks like you have things set up correctly.
Thank you for the comeback. Now, I have one more question, if you don't mind answering, or maybe you have the answer or not. Okay, when I go to the echo and I do an echo test, I can see my own GPS coordinates come up on my screen. But then when I go to the reflector and I key up, I don't see my own GPS coordinates. Is that normal, or is there a setting that's wrong or incorrect? Over.
Well, someone can pop in here and correct me if I'm wrong, but when you do the echo test, basically it's sending back all your own info, including your voice. So that would include your GPS coordinates. When you're just talking and using the reflector or in CQ mode, as far as I know, you should just be receiving the GPS coordinates from, let's say, me and my message or whatever below. So you shouldn't see your own, if that's correct.
Alrighty, gotcha. Yeah, I think you're right. But I was just wondering. Anyway, that's all I got for you and for your YouTube show. Have a good day or good evening, and 73, and we'll talk at you again. 73.
Copy that. My first personal was Greg, and my callers again are K6EGG, and you have a wonderful night, sir.
Yes, sir, and also I'm from Oklahoma City. Well, I guess you saw that on the GPS. Anyway, 73 again. Bye.
Maybe a lot of people got hot spots for their Christmas, and they're getting them going now. Throat's pretty dry from
K6EGG.
dry weather here.
Good evening, Greg.
Good evening, Steve. How are you doing today? And did you get any bad weather up your way? I know it was heading that way. You get some snow? This is Greg, K6EGG.
So a warm and
I gotta take
sunny,
a phone call here.
28 degrees actually is out at night. We have a humidity of 72%. Wind is calm. And at 12 o'clock tonight, we're supposed to get some snow, 2 to 4 inches in the Mount Hope area, on part of Aries Races and Skywarn. And so I don't know if spotter activation has been activated.
Yeah,
but
with power
we get a lot
going
of
out.
warnings and stuff in on the email about weather, that's for sure. And we have one station who really is tied into the National Weather Service, and he gets the PDFs and everything, and 2 to 4 inches, that's what they say.
Yeah, that can knock down some power lines and stuff with ice, probably. You know, I know some of the guys in the south I was talking to said they were going to get some snow or just got some snow. So be careful out there. I hope your power doesn't get knocked out. But you definitely have the communications to get out, Steve, and it sounds like you're part of a very good group there in New York.
And the Aries Races people are awesome. In fact, the Orange County Amateur Radio Club, they're all... You couldn't ask for better people. And the Aries Races, you know, our Aries Races here is a little different than a lot of them because the leadership, a lot of them are under 30. These guys are incredible.
Good to see some nice young hams.
There's one guy, Mike, who's incredible net controller. He knows how to handle traffic. He got his license well after me. The guy is just outrageous. He's so talented. And then the other In our group, too, we have professional dispatchers and radio people who work for the place, people who install the actual
You guys together?
trunking systems for police and everything. So it's a pretty talented group of people and very, very dedicated. It's the one thing that people don't know is Aries Races, how much time. They don't even know what Aries Races is. Back to you.
Copy that. They're doing a very important service, too. And very good to hear that we have some young hams out there as well. So like to hear that. No offense, but it seems like an older type of, what's the word I'm looking for, type of hobby. So it's really good to hear that. But I'll send it back over to you, Steve. This is Greg, K6EGG, and beautiful today, Southern California.
Steamed hams.
Well, yeah, it's we had
Copy that. I listened to my scanner for a couple of years, man, so I know how it goes, buddy.
Decided to retire, and this crew came on, and
it's a good way to listen, and
they're doing
with
with
YouTube is good now too.
I really admire them.
Can learn a lot of stuff really quickly, programming and everything.
And that's the whole thing. They put their backs into this. There's a crew that we have a 6 or 7 tied repeater system, KC2OUR. That's KC2OUR. That's part of the Aries Races repeater system here. They maintain it. They do everything. We have a radio room at the EOC, and it's interesting. I hope hams who may be listening to me, if you really want to know radio, if you really want to know things about WinLink and all the other protocols and different things you can do, join your Aries Races. You're going to find people there that really know the technology, and your level of competency on ham radio will rise enormously.
Copy that. I think there's a San Bernardino area one for me, but they're a little bit farther away. They're out in I think they're based in Ukaipa or something like that, which is almost 45 minutes away. I got to double check. They have Orange County, obviously, which is actually probably closer, but obviously that's a different county. I would rather do my local county. But yeah, you're absolutely right. I definitely want to learn some more stuff with like building antennas and stuff like that, and maybe get something in my car once I get my general license, whenever that happens. I can have like a little small radio in my car for a backup, because we can get earthquakes here in Southern California anytime. I always carry extra water. I have my VX5 in there in my car. Actually, I think I took it out because I have the 5100 now. But it's always charged up and ready to go because you never know what could happen, especially here in California. I'll send it back over to you, Steve. This is Greg, K6EGG. And it looks like somebody else jumped in there, too, so I'll take a standby.
With the station that jumped in, please come on board. This is KD2JSM standing by for the breaking station.
I didn't even notice, but it looked like a K4VDO. Hey, it's just like this guy look.
KD2JSM, I believe, WD6A.
This guy looks familiar.
Yes, too, and you're with Greg, also K6EGG. Greg has a live YouTube channel. Right now, we're on, and
everybody's live.
Back a little bit. I'm going to secure for a few minutes and let you talk to Greg. This is KD2JSM monitoring.
Copy that, Sean. I like my TMV 71. I'm not getting 50 watts totally out of it though.
K6EGG, this is KD2GSM. I don't know if I scared the other station off or not.
Yeah, he's absolutely welcome to be in here. I definitely don't want to hog it, so I'll take a standby here. Go ahead. Oh, looks like I'm keying over him.
Oh, I just keyed over him.
Stations here. There's K6EGG.
It might be a little bit
And there's
backwards, but if you have the money for it, hey,
KD2GSM, which
why
is
not just
the
dive in with both feet?
located in the tri-state area of New York, where New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania meet. I'm 50 miles from that intersection and 70 miles north of New York, which lies below me. But I'll let you talk to Greg. Greg, why don't you? I'm going to pass it off to you. K6EGG, this is KD2GSM.
I thought I
saw another station jump in there. This is Greg, K6EGG. Looks like somebody with an ID 52 jumped in there. This is I'm also live streaming on YouTube right now. So go ahead. I think I saw a K9KWP and a W6AZA. So I'll take a standby. Go ahead, guys. I don't want to hog this thing up once again.
Hey, Terry, happy Friday to you in Australia. We had COVID all around my work today, so that's why I'm not there today.
Well, good evening, folks. This is K9KWP in frigid Palatine, Illinois. It's about, I think, 6 degrees outside. Just listening in. I just clicked in. That's why I showed up. Just listening and compiling some source code, keeping
I wish I
myself
can work
busy
from
on a
home.
cold winter's night.
Peeing bottles.
Copy that. That's a little chilly out there, and I see that you're running an ID 52. How do you like it so far, and do you dislike anything on it? Because not too many people are saying they are. I'll send it back to you. This is Greg, K6EGG for K9KWP with a brand new ID 52.
Sure. I know you're broadcasting on YouTube, but you certainly have the game show voice there going too. So yeah, actually a lot of people have asked about the 52, and this was my first DStar radio, probably my 7th handheld, and I gotta say I'm loving it so far. I mean, it's just a quality notch above everything that I've had before. The only knock that I have with it, to be honest with you, and it's petty, is that the way ICOM sets things up, you can't set power levels at the channel. At least I haven't been able to figure out how. It's set at the band level. So, I talk on a UHF hotspot and UHF repeaters, and so I have to constantly switch between very low power and max power. Other than that, can't complain too much. It's a very nice radio.
Copy that. I did notice if you switch between like the different groups, I think you can set the different power. Like I have like group 000 set, and then group 00 set for like low wattage. And I have group 01. It's on high power for some reason. So I don't know if you can do it by groups. Maybe. Have you tried that? I don't quote me, but I think that's what's happening. I'll send it back over to you with my game show voice. This is Greg, K6EGG.
This is K9KWP, the next contestant on the show. I'll have to double check. I thought I did try that, to be honest with you, and noticed that the power level, no matter what I changed to across groups, if it was a UHF band, it's got the set one. And if you have it for your VHF, you're going to get a different power. Now, in the CPS, I haven't tried RTS systems because I don't have that, but the built-in Icom CPS doesn't even have a power setting for channels, irrespective of group. The only way you can change the power setting that I can find is actually on the radio itself, and it seems to affect the whole band that you change, not just a group. But I can go back and double-check that again and see if and maybe I missed it, but that's, like I said, it's a small thing, but other than that, I'm 99.999% satisfied with my purchase.
You know what? You made a very good point. I believe you're correct. The thing is, when I transferred my file over from my 9700, I had to do my UHF group and my VHF group separate. So my UHF group is on 00 and my VHF group is on 01. So that's probably why that happened on my side. So definitely maybe it wasn't the group setting. So you made a very, very good point. I didn't think about that. So that's good to know. I appreciate that. But yeah, the only thing I don't like about it, and I know this is on the D74s the same way, is I wish the volume knob was on top and not on the bottom of the multi-knob there, though. So that's just my personal preference. I wish there's some way to change that, but there isn't. But I don't know how you feel about that, but I'll send it back over to you. This is Greg, K6EGG.
This is K9KWP. Well, as you say that, I do recognize and notice that. Interestingly, one of my other radios, the only radio that has the dual knob, is a Yaesu FT3D, and it's the same way. The volume is the lower part, and the tuning or selecting is the top. If I had my druthers, because I've kind of liked it on other radios, is actually having two knobs, one for volume, one for tuning, and then a lot of times they'll use other functions for the two knobs instead of the one. I don't know what it is, but it seems more like a real radio if it's got two knobs and then an antenna on top, not just one.
Yep, I totally agree with you on that. And totally off subject, your picture on your QRZ site looks a little pixelated. What is that, 8-bit from 1998 or something like that? I know that's a bad joke, but is there something special to that picture on your QRZ page?
Yeah, that is my avatar from a game called Minecraft. I think you have some kids, so you might have heard of Minecraft. I don't know if they're old enough yet, but I'm not a gamer, but I play Minecraft. And the software coding that I'm doing is I write mods for Minecraft. Have about 31 of them available. And as of the last time I looked, about 7.8 million downloads of my work. So it kind of goes in hand with my childhood obsession with Legos and building. And I'm retired now in my 50s, and my new career for myself is I'm kind of a amateur software developer of sorts.
Copy that. I do have a daughter. She's just turned 4 about 2 months ago. But we're still in Peppa Pig mode and that sort of stuff right now. So she hasn't gotten into video games. She's playing some games on her iPad, but we've kind of limited them to like learning games, like tracing games and counting games and stuff like that. So not quite yet old enough for the video games. But all right, Kevin, I'm going to take a standby. I don't want to hog this thing up too much here, but thank you for your info on your 52 and your opinion on it. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to take a standby here. This is Greg, K6EGG, here in Southern California, talking to Kevin, K9KWP.
Crap, I am so bad with call letters. And by the way, anybody new to the channel,
KWP, this is KDQJ.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button there, too. I come on a couple days a week. I wasn't supposed to be on tonight. And do I sound like a game show host?
KWP, fire away.
I'm on. If you see the chat,
Which radio do you like better, the Yaesu?
if you see the
3D or the Icom 50?
the poll in the chat,
Icom
just go ahead and
52,
let me know what you
is
think. Do I
way
have
better
a
or
game
better
show
radio?
voice? I've never heard that before, so I find that very interesting.
This might be a trick question.
I always wanted to be like Chuck Woolery.
So
I met him back in the day when I was in high school. He was actually a pretty nice guy.
When I got licensed last year, and obviously the Icom is my latest.
And thank you, Gabe. I appreciate it. That's what I thought. But as you know, I transferred over band by band from my my 9700, so I was sort of right. Pardon me.
Analog.
But it was because of the bands and not because of the groups.
2, the screen, way better. 3,
I'm on 666 subscribers. That's some bad luck right there.
low. I mean, the FT
Poll's still going on.
That was one of their main selling points. But the new one is
I'm at
cranked up the speaker.
10 votes at 50% right now. Do I have a game show voice?
Those are the top 3 reasons why
I should be
Icom
game show
better than
host
the Yaesu.
voice. It's probably a little better. I wonder if I can fix that.
Roger on that. I have the
I can't fix it. Maybe I can here.
B74, which I've had for, I guess, 3.5 years now. And
I sound like
51
Greg.
Alpha
That's good
I
with
have
2
is
G's.
just not working on digital.
Oh, you know
anymore.
what? You're right. Let me
I'll
go
see
get
a
the
signal
radio.
coming in, but it
I gotta
won't,
pull off that plastic now because I hit
I hear no
665.
modulation and I hear nothing. And when I transmit, nothing goes out. And, I reprogrammed it and everything. And I come up crickets on that one. So I think there's something wrong on the board. And I want to replace it. The 52 is very inviting. What I'm going to try to do is, I don't know what your opinion of this is, hold out for 705. Because the way I operate, I'm really not that mobile anymore. I thought the 705 would be nice here.
Hold on. I gotta do this the right way here.
I can run some coax
Just
over to it.
hang on, boys and girls. If there's any girls watching.
The best of both worlds. What do you think?
This is K9KWP. So I am aware of the 705, but I have not seen one. And I've read some reviews on it. So that's a QRP semi-mobile
Hold on,
radio. And it actually does use, as I understand it, uses a lot of the accessories for the ID52 and 51. So like your batteries and things like that, I think work inside that thing. It sure does look like a really nice rig.
What did I do with this?
I too am not as running around as much as I used to. But that price range was just a little bit out of my price range, at around $1,300. That looks like a beautiful screen on the 705. And I know there's a lot of people out here, as soon as I finish, somebody who has a 705 can probably chime in and give you some expert advice.
Comment? Please comment.
All right. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Let's see. We're going to do this here live. We're going to do it live, everybody. Here we go. Did it. I did it. What do you guys think? What? My wife walks by. So satisfying. What do you guys think? I did it. I did it. I hope you guys like the dramatic music. I planned that out. I was kind of hoping we would find out tonight. All right. Well, did you guys at least like it? Was it dramatic enough? I'm in the wrong thing here. I'm sorry.
It just works phenomenally there. It
actually does Bluetooth.
Don's is still on.
Internet, and with the
Is there a Mars cap on that? I didn't know that. Or Mars mod or whatever they call it. By the way, anybody new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button too.
I've done that too. I've actually had a QRP QSO through the internet. I'll send it back to
I'm gonna
you,
listen.
but I got more.
Hold on a second here. Sorry, Stacy.
I'm holding out a little bit. I'm kind of pretty fussy. I never spend what I don't have. But I'll have the money this year
1 second.
for it. And I want to give myself a treat and get that radio. But let's hear more about it. Please.
So, it does
Hear my
all the
wife
digital modes. It's got presets.
I was just watching the unveiling there. My wife in the background, so satisfying.
So you just bring up your presets, tap FT8 if you want to
Oh
do
boy.
that. If you want to do it wirelessly,
I guess people think I have a game show voice.
USB, you can have a separate preset in for that. You can run it on WF.
Sorry, I had to make it dramatic.
Like I said,
Okay, let's do something for 700. Maybe 700 subscribers. I'll buy a
It's full color. The speaker in the radio is great.
charger for it, like a built-in charger.
Speaker and a microphone. It has a couple, buttons on the microphone.
I keep running over my cable here.
It'll run a tuner. It runs my LDG tuner. It does not have a
having
tuner
all kinds of
inside
trouble here
but
tonight.
it is small and light.
Yeah, you like how I timed that out? I rehearsed that. I did that live and didn't screw it up.
One antenna connection on it and no tuner. That's
I did it 3 times with practice, just to let you know. But I did it live for the first time.
This is KD2JSM for ID. How do you get around the one antenna, the boggle? I hear they make an adapter for it.
All right, Mike, you have a good time. Thank you for letting me know about that net. I did. If you want to play, you can hear yourself back there at the beginning of it. Sounds like you're having a lot of fun out there. And stay warm and have fun getting that radio set up in your car.
Run it to a switch if you were running it as a base, which I picked up the Yaesu 100-watt amp and a relay switch that Radio Dan makes off of eBay. For the
that was exciting though, wasn't it?
Yaesu, and it works phenomenal. I mean, I put out 100 watts. And
look at how nice and shiny this thing is.
And so I can use it as a base.
Not scratched up yet. I like Gabe's idea. All right, Jeff. Good night, man.
Parks on the air and stuff like that.
I know it's getting late out there.
And do parks on the air and get 100 watts out of the amp off 2 watts from the 705. So it's I don't know that.
I hope I fulfilled everything there, Jeff, and you enjoyed watching the unveiling. I almost forgot, Gabe. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, Terry. Terry.
How much was the Shregu? I, believe it or not, have a KX3.
Oops, wrong one.
And I never got the amp for it because it was so incredibly expensive.
Let me turn this thing on here, too.
100-watt amp for KX3 is something like $1,300. How much was the Shregu?
So I watched it for a long time. It pretty much sits at about $550. I bought it off Amazon.
Look at that screen.
Prime. I got
I almost dropped it. Just kidding.
Off there. So, that's what I paid $550, and then that relay.
I wonder if my buddy Rick was watching because he hates when I do that stuff.
From coming back
wrong one. There you go.
Off of that, the keying voltage, and that was I think 70.
Yeah, they feel even better, pal.
From Radio Dan.
They feel nice.
There's a lot of those. He does them for
that's not bad.
Stuff too. Yeah,
free
good,
shipping too.
Manual band changing.
So you just cut that baby up.
But it's got a tuner in it that works well. That's the think it's called the XP125A, something like that. I might not have the first two letters right, but it's the 125, and I got.
So if
I got
anybody's
great
wondering,
sound
I'm
reports
monitoring
all over the
reflector
nation,
30 Charlie.
using it with a 705.
Just unveiled the
I'm not going to tie up.
The,
I've been on this reflector too long, and I don't want
cut
to
to
overstay
fit.
my welcome. I have one more question. Are you on a 705 now?
Thank you, Gabe.
No, I'm on.
Man, this thing does
my,
look nice.
52 handheld. I'm talking to you through.
I got to sell some radio gear though.
Over.
Well, the 52, I think I'm still on Greg's channel, K6EGG, and I'm still watching him. He was holding his 52 up to his camera, and I was looking at the screen, and it's phenomenal. It is much better than the looks much better than the D74, which has a tiny postage stamp screen on it, which I'm on right now.
I don't know. I don't mind the
Greg's just holding it
D74.
up again.
We have an earthquake
there's
here?
No, nothing on it though, but it's tempting. But I think I'm going to hold out for the 705. You know, I'm counting my pennies.
I don't know. That
That's
seems a
what
little
I
cheaper
do.
there and free shipping.
Anyway, I want to thank you so much for the info. It was very enlightening from a real user, and I appreciate it. And this is KD2JSM. I'm going to be standing by and monitoring and letting other stations in. Thank you so much. This is KD2JSM.
Yeah, I don't want to hog
in
it.
the woodwork.
Let's see if I can get the 670 tonight,
KJ7
subscriber-wise.
The last thing I'll say is between the 52 and the D74.
Let's see what he
quick
says.
Comments on that. D74 does real APRS, and it does APRS messaging, and it does it on analog and digital. The 52 does not. I like the feel, the controls of the 52 better than the 74. And we have a net around here every Saturday that's a simplex net.
Maybe.
And you can do signal checks. So I went to the same place with my 74, and I went, as with my 52, did 2 signal checks on the simplex net. Off the 74, I got a 4.4 report, and off the 52, I got a 5.7. So that's all I have on that. KJ7 PRS, I will be on the side.
Well, there you go.
G74 he has some little tricks up its sleeve. It'll receive HF. It'll receive sideband. It does a lot. It sits in my coffee table drawer. But it's moving upstairs. I'm redoing the shack, so it'll eventually go upstairs with the other radio equipment. I do have a IC-7300 too. Anyway, I'm taking too much time on this reflector.
It's good to hear
Thank
you, though,
so
Steve.
much. I wish you a safe and great evening and a better day tomorrow. This is KD2JSM monitoring on 30 Charlie.
KJ7 PRS WD6A today.
Monitoring reflector 30 Charlie.
Kilowatt Juliet 7 Papa Romeo Sierra, go ahead.
It was not an earthquake. I'm looking it up. I think it was my daughter
I am
running
curious
upstairs.
as to how long you have had the ID 52. I thought they were essentially new radios, Mike.
Yeah, I've had it about 3 weeks.
Okay, and that explains one thing. I acquired 2 of the ID52s a couple of days ago. They were sent from ham radio in Plano, Texas. And I have yet to take them out of the box. One will be for me, and then the second one will be a Christmas present for my son. Bye.
Christmas? You're going to make them wait 11 and a half months? What the hell?
Oh, that's great. That'll be a lot of fun for you and your son.
Or maybe he's just getting it for him now.
Well, especially true since he normally is.
Well, Glenn, I was supposed to work a hockey game tonight, and it got canceled due to COVID. So they rescheduled it for Sunday, so I'll be on tonight, but not Sunday. And I'll be not on Saturday either because I'm working too. I don't know what time the game time is on Sunday yet.
That's very coincidental.
But if I get off
because
early,
I
I'll try to
live in
come on.
Washington area, and I have a
I
son
definitely won't be on
that's
Monday
in
or
the
Tuesday
Electric
unless
City,
something
Grand
changes.
Coulee area.
Now that's about the same distance.
So you guys
north,
get lucky. I got lucky to
from each
spend
of
some
our
time with you guys tonight.
locations. That's interesting.
Oh, I think my daughter's coming up.
Yeah, he doesn't have his
Oops,
license,
wrong one.
so we don't talk on
Haley.
the radio, but it's definitely.
How are you doing?
Good. I'm good.
You doing good? So what did you do today?
I played
You played? Where did you play at? Did Mommy take you somewhere?
at the playground.
At the playground? You went to the park?
Yes.
Yeah? And where did we go to eat dinner tonight?
The pizza place.
And what kind of carpet did they have?
A pizza carpet.
They had pizza carpet. And did you have pepperonis?
I did.
Ken says to say hello. Say hi, Ken.
I can.
Where are you hiding for?
Right here.
No, why are you hiding? Want to come around the side?
Yeah.
Come around the side.
Why, Daddy?
Because I said. Why, Haley?
Bigger.
Bigger what? Oh, you want this bigger? All right. So she likes the picture. Oh, you had a pizza too. Huh? Actually, technically, I didn't have pizza. I just had a salad. I had a big lunch, so I didn't. Oh, it didn't work, Haley. I don't know what happened here. There we go.
Yay, now it's bigger.
She want the picture full screen.
It's
Yeah, my wife had the pizza. I had a Italian salad tonight. What are you doing there?
Why?
Why? What's your doll's name? Tell everybody your doll's name.
Elsa.
Elsa? Can you want to show her? Now, doesn't she sing or something?
Yes, watch.
Okay, show us. You got to bring it over here, though. Look, show it up there. Now let me hear it. Can I hold her? It's a little creepy, yeah. You know all the songs, huh? This is like me and a bad hair day right here. Look, she's singing in the microphone. It's like a microphone. Pepperoni stuffed crust. Did she go in the bath? She feels wet. Oh, she's wet from your hair, huh? Look at her walking around. Does she blink? Maybe not. No? That's it?
See? Look.
Show me.
Look, see? Purple.
Oh, yeah. Is purple your favorite color?
Yes.
Yeah?
And see? And blue. And purple.
Oh, yeah. She does change colors. Doesn't she look a little creepy, though?
Ah!
Yeah, that's what I thought, too. Ah!
Creepy?
Don't say that to Mommy.
Why?
Sean, do you deal with that yet? Too small, though, I bet. You're probably getting into Peppa Pig mode.
Look. Why?
Yeah, that's nice and blue. Check her out. She wants me to show everybody here. What's your favorite sticker, Haley?
It's
What's your favorite sticker?
It's
You don't have a favorite sticker anymore?
This is a Disney sticker. This is a Disney sticker too.
What about Daddy stickers?
Because I love Daddy stickers too.
Oh, okay. She likes Daddy stickers.
And because I love just one.
Yeah, so you're hearing the same stuff over and over and over. Sorry for hitting that microphone. I'm gonna get probably next year. I'm gonna get her some little handy talkie or little walkie talkies. All right, Haley, you want me to go in your bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go into her bedroom and hang out for a little bit. I'll be back. She'll get her license eventually. She actually has a real microphone back there. She hasn't played with it for a little while. But once again, anybody new to the stream, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Help me get off 666. I don't know if that's bad. I've had good luck on bad numbers. So, anyways, I'll be back in just a few minutes. This is Greg, K6EGG.
California. I was born in
Sean,
LA.
I'll be back. By the way, are you feeling better?
There until I was 38 before moving. And now I'm a wee bit older. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I know how that goes. I was born and raised in Western Washington, and I think I have the moss growing on one side of me to prove it.
Well, I doubt you're like me. I can tell you what sparked my memory for August 15th, 1945, the day the Second World War ended.
Yeah, I'm not there yet, but hey, you know what? I can tell you what happened a year ago in Washington, D.C. on this date.
Well, I think that even more interesting is to look back to the Battle of Athens. That's the Battle of Athens, Tennessee in 1946. Look that one up on the internet and find that it is a real story and was well documented.
And I'm sure it would be definitely more interesting. Over.
Well, especially since while it might be deemed was a true insurrection, especially since many of the rifles that were used to assure that the ballots would be properly counted came from the armory, the National Guard Armory, which the GIs from World War II broke into, took 2 Thompson subs and rifles, and after the insurrection was over, while all those were returned to the armory, and from what I understand, they were all cleaned and ready for use again, and were beautifully cleaned, oiled, etc.
Yeah, I will have to look that up.
Yeah, it's one piece of history that is not taught in public schools. But it definitely was a case where the citizens had to take control to assure the ballots would be properly counted and to assure the integrity of the election and also get rid of some very corrupt individuals that were trying to run the county.
I think somebody popped in there. Anyway, I will say goodnight to you, and take care of yourself. KJ7PRS.
And Q8X, I believe. Forgive me for not memorizing it instantly. This is WD6A. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is KB1QAX. The name is Randy. It's my first night getting my 5100 connected to my open spot 3. And when I see it doing that, I think I set up with the software to beacon every 30 minutes. So I may turn that off. I think it's kind of irritating just to break into people's conversations.
Well, learning to deal with the hot spots, Randy, is a definite, takes definite time to learn what makes those things work. And the reflector channels do seem to carry a wide variety of conversations, but I was about ready to back out. Hope that you and your family have a safe, healthy, definitely prosperous, interesting, educational, and definitely joyous New Year. 73s.
Well, I appreciate that. I live in Vermont, but I was stationed in McCord Air Force Base in Tacoma back a long time ago, so 73 to you, sir.
And thank you very much for your service to our country. 73s.
And make sure you turn the beaconing off. It'll get you banned on the reflector. 87HF.
Yes, I definitely will. I can see that's irritating, and I didn't want it myself.
It caused me a lot of trouble one night. I'm like, why the heck isn't this working yet? I think Terry had blocked my IP because I was beaconing and covering everybody up. 30 minutes is not so bad, but yeah, turn it off. It'll send your info out every time you tee up. Anyway, sounds great, by the way. 87HF on my 5100.
Yeah, I've gained so much in the last 2 days.
And it's good to hear all the new people coming on with their 52s and hot spots. It's always good to see. Hear, or not see, but, well, I guess you can't see, but hear new people on the system. So, all right, I jump out of here. Go and see my paperwork is ready. I'm sitting here in Memphis, Tennessee, waiting to see where I'm going tonight. 87HF, semi-truck.
This is W7WHB. I guess he's going. This is W7WHB. That station out there, PRS, KJ7 PRS, the ID52 will transmit messages.
Not analog APRS messages like through SMN gate, SMS gate.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. W7WHB, standing by.
KJ7 PRS on the side.
KO0, Delta Radio Bravo.
KF0, Delta Radio Bravo.
KF0, Delta Radio Bravo. A little too close to the mic. A little loud. Go ahead.
Hey, roger that. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, how's this?
Better. Still hearing the blowing into the microphone, but yeah. Just trying to get my shoes on here, jump out in the cold, go and see what's going on with my load here. Geez, how cold is it? 23 degrees? Oh my gosh, that's cold.
Yeah, roger that, for sure. I tell you what, this blowing into the mic thing is becoming a thing. I'm actually kind of new to this, but with my HF stuff, with my HF rig, you know, it doesn't seem like that's a problem.
Yeah, just turn the mic to the side. 45 degrees there. Should cure it. Anyway, I'm here in Memphis, Tennessee. Came through Arkansas. Well, from Memphis all the way through Arkansas to Oklahoma border and back this morning, and ran into quite a bit of snow coming through Arkansas. It's snowing here, but I don't see any snow on the ground or anywhere. It's just cold. Freezing. Anyway, name here is Colin. AE7HF, amateur extra 7 high frequency. I'm going to jump out of here and run inside as fast as I can and see what's going on. They haven't texted me or given me my load yet, so I don't want to sit here all night again. Memphis has a way of doing that. I count them on. I pick up the scraps, basically, the overboard stuff. I'm not used to seeing ice on everything. It's just kind of different for me this year. Being down here in the south, this is the first, the coldest I've seen it so far. Anyway, actually, I did get down to 19 the other day. Coming across wherever I was going, forgot. Anyway, I'll be back in a bit. AE7HF73.
Yeah, roger that. Careful jumping out there. KF0, Delta Radio Bravo.
November 3, Romeo Echo Bravo.
November 3, Romeo Echo Bravo. Copy, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Delta Radio Bravo. I think it was November 3, November Echo Bravo 0, Delta Radio Bravo.
Yeah, pretty close there. November 3, Romeo Echo Bravo, N3 REB. Name's Dale here in Altown, PA.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I'm trying to pull up my dashboard. Not having a whole lot of luck here on my dashboard to pull you up there, but you come across my 5100A, and yeah, it's kind of hampering not to have that dashboard coming up here in the shack. So, yeah, good evening. Handle here is Jerry.
Bravo, Allentown, PA.
Yeah, copy you well there, sir. Go ahead. Handle here is Jerry. November 3, Romeo Echo Hotel, something like that. Yeah, he came in a couple times. I don't think that we're able to make contact, but yeah, I'm still here listening, and heard you come in there a couple of times, so go ahead again. Handle here is Jerry, here in Iowa.
Okay, Jerry. Name's Dale, and the call is November 3, Romeo Echo Bravo, N3 REB, Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to bring up my dashboard here and not having a whole lot of luck. But yeah, it's cold here in south central Iowa. UTC minus, I think we're UTC minus 6, 10 o'clock here. 7 minutes past, and yeah, it's cold. So hour south of Des Moines. Go ahead.
Okay, Des Moines, Iowa. Yeah, it just started to snow here about an hour ago, real light. They're calling for maybe 2 to 4 inches by 7 in the morning, and I think it's around 22 degrees.
Yeah, Roger. I think we're roughly around. We're below the. I think we're below the teens, so it's. I think it's 3-4 degrees. But tomorrow is supposed to be a little bit warmer. Go ahead.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'm running the Icom 5100 here in the truck. I only brought it with about 3 or 4 times, and I just couldn't get into the link system all the time. I live on the other side of the mountain from the repeater, so I brought it with today and checked Charlie 3, but I never got to link up any of the gateways yet, just a few reflectors. So I don't know what's in my programming I did on the computer or what. So that's the story here. N3 REP.
Yep, Roger on that. Seeing a couple stations key in there, so I'll back out and let them take it. So 7-3 for now. This is Kilo Foxtrot 0 Delta Radio Bravo.
Hey, take care. Stay safe. We'll be in here monitoring. November 3, Romeo Echo Bravo.
All right, sorry about that, folks. I had to call one of my good friends. It was his birthday today, so looking forward to hanging out with him. And yes, Dana, should I run for the Winston system office? Piss those guys off. I emailed him. Did not hear back from him. So, whatever. Just wanted to plead my case. Plus, kind of call them out for not following their own rules of IDing, which they didn't. If you guys all noticed. So anyways,
WR5G.
I'm monitoring Reflector 30 Charlie here. And that is Jerry.
Hey, Jerry, Mr. ID52 owner, WR5G. This is Greg, K6EGG. How you doing tonight?
Hey, doing good there, Greg. I just seen your live video. I'm actually in the chat. But I just wanted to kind of jump on there and say hello, and I think I need to turn my
Turn your
TV
audio
there a little
down.
bit so I can actually talk to you. But yeah, I just wanted to jump in there and say hello, and I did hear what happened over on the WinLink system, and seeing as how none of those guys ever ID'd, I think they need to also take a look at the rule books there as well. So anyway, yeah, I don't know if you'll even hear from them or not, but it wasn't very nice what they did. So anyway, back to you, Greg.
No, it was not very good ham radio etiquette. They did not sound like very good ham radio ambassadors. And by the way, they were doing some illegal stuff by not IDing. So, of all things, I was doing everything right, and they weren't. So whatever. Those guys are alpha hotels, I guess you can call them. But it's all good. I like chatting with people. I love making contacts and sharing information, and that's all I was going to do. I knew there was some new hams out there on that system there, so I was hoping to maybe connect with them, and hopefully maybe I can learn something from them, or they can learn something from me. So that's just the way it is. So I'll send it back over to you, Jerry. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Yeah, K6EGG from WR5G. Well, I was able to actually send some of my first pictures last night. They have a picture net, I believe, on Reflector 55 every Wednesday night. I'm not sure of the time, but yeah, there was quite a few people there and everything last night sending pictures, so I was able to send a picture. It didn't all get through, but it was kind of nice to have quite a few people out there trying to send pictures. And that was the first time that I had ever sent a picture over DStar.
Sorry, I broke up there. I thought of a good thing, maybe, and this is just thinking way outside the box, that would be good for emergency use. What if you are, I don't know, that does not take any pictures. This camera or this radio doesn't take any pictures, right? But I was going to say, if you're stuck somewhere and someone got hurt, you can take a picture of an injury and someone can talk you into how to fix it. But I don't know if that will work without a camera. But I'll send it back over to you once again, Jerry. And I hope you like your ID52 there. It sounds like you do. I do too. K6EGG for WR5G. I like that 5G.
Yeah, K6EGG from WR5G. Well, so you can't take a picture with the radio, but if you have the iOS app, I forget which one, it's not the M1, but there's another one that they have, then you can actually take a picture from your phone, and using Bluetooth, you can send that picture directly to your radio almost instantaneously. So you have to look into that. I'll have to see what that app is, but I think it's like the Icom M4 app or something like that. I tried it. That's the way I got some pictures on my radio there fairly quick.
Yeah, copy that. So I guess it would work in a way. Does it send during? I'm sorry. Does it send during through Bluetooth, because that could, that could definitely work. I was just kind of thinking about it when you were mentioning you were on that reflector, how to get the pictures on the phone without a card. So, yeah, that would be pretty interesting if you were stuck somewhere and you fell or something. Hey, I did this. How do I do this? Fix that up so I can at least walk a little bit. So, yeah, this is a very good radio. I pulled my sticker off today too. Kind of made it a little dramatic, but it looks, then the screen looks so nice. I really like playing with this radio here. I usually, when I wake up in the morning, I kind of fiddle around with it and listen to some local repeaters here.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I get up in the morning and everything, and right now I'm kind of, semi, retired for right now. So, I get up in the morning, I listen to different reflectors, and really am, enjoying the 52. And the ICOM software for iOS is called ST-4001. I believe that's what that is. But so you might go into the store there and see if you can download that software, and that software allows you to take a picture or pull a picture even from your camera roll and send it to the radio via Bluetooth. So it's pretty neat. It does it very well.
Yeah, I think I got some time off tomorrow morning. I might play with some apps to see if I can connect to it. By the way, I got a question for you. Were you able to hook any Bluetooth device up to it, like speaker-wise? The first day I messed with it, at least in my car, I was able to connect it to my car's system, and then when I tried it with Dana the other day, it saw it, but I couldn't hear anything off of it. Were you successful with it? Send it back over to you there, Jerry. This is great, K6EGG. Also live streaming on YouTube right now.
Well, I have not been successful in, having the Bluetooth connect to my vehicle Bluetooth. I have an older 2013 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and it'll connect, but you can't do anything with it. So, it pretty much is, just useless once you, connect to, Bluetooth within a vehicle. But I will say that I was able to, connect a Jabra InMotion Bluetooth headset that worked perfect and everything. So, if you have like even an off-brand, Bluetooth headset, it should be able to link up to it there without any issue at all.
Cool deal. I'm going to try to hook up one of my speakers right now with it and see if it actually works. I have one of those little cheap little $50 Bluetooth speakers, so I don't know if it works. Does it just connect to headsets, you think?
Tried like a portable speaker, so go ahead and get your portable speaker in a mode so that it is looking for a Bluetooth signal, and see if it will connect. There's a very good chance it will connect. Comment. The speaker headset, it's only going to work in a headset mode, not a audio profile mode for like streaming music. Yeah, even at that, you can, give it a try and see. You might be able to hear something on it. Might not really have a good microphone, but actually might be able to hear something on it. So it's WR5G.
basically the speaker has to support being able to make a speakerphone audio call because it goes into that profile, not the 82, I forget the code, but for the audio streaming, it has to support a phone call mode, AE7H.
Well, it did look like you got a connection there, Greg, so that's half the battle and everything, so you'll have to let us know if you can hear anything. WR5G.
No, it's not putting out any audio, but it's definitely connected. I can see it and adjust the volume on it, but I not hear anything out of it. So Colin made a very good point there. This is Greg K6EGG on my ID52.
Wow, Patriot, did you get stuck on that I-95? Wow, man.
Yeah, it has to use a hands-free profile. The HFP profile is the audio mode it needs. Most speakers are supporting the A2DP, the Advanced Audio Distribution Profile, which is not going to work. It basically transmits the audio like you're on a speaker, like on a phone call. So actually, your audio system in the car has to think it's on a phone call in order for it to even work, which is just kind of defeats the whole purpose.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right, and but yeah,
Yep.
like I say, using
He's right.
like the
He's 100%
Jabra,
right.
Handsets and everything, they actually work.
Hey, Jerry,
really
nice
well.
to see you again.
Yeah, they have the button there on the side of the earpiece, and that's where you press that once, and you're able to talk. And then once you get
Thank
done
you, M.
talking,
Frost.
then you press it again, and it goes back into the.
Hopefully I said your name right there. Thank you for
receive
watching. I
mode. So,
appreciate you
I would
subscribing there.
Anyone to try to set up any of the actual Bluetooth headsets.
Do you like your ID52? Jump in here and say hi, man. Love to hear you. I'll take a standby.
So we'll see. WR5G.
Yeah, so truck stops works perfect. Noise canceling too. That's what I use. AE7HF. I'm clear. Thanks.
Colin, thank you very much for the information there. I really appreciate it.
Just jumping in here. This is Kilo Foxtrot 0 Delta Radio Bravo.
Did I miss somebody in there? I took my headphones off almost all the way. So what's...
Man, it has taken forever for this truck to warm up. I've been idling for 15 minutes and still hasn't gotten hot. It's 20 degrees out here. Still blowing
Hey, it's
cold.
40 degrees here now, I think.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I had to knob on maximum air conditioner even though the heat was up. It's hot. I'm an idiot.
Hey.
Somebody's not making it there. Somebody's not making it.
Hey, Greg, what type of studio mic do you have there? I don't recognize that.
This is an Electro Voice RE20, and I'll put it up on my screen right here. It is a very, very nice microphone, and I like it a lot.
It does sound really good on DStar. I mean, it has just, full sound. It don't sound like it's, a true digital sound. It actually has a very good sound on DStar.
Thank you very much. And a note to anybody who's interested in getting one, the stock microphone for the ICOM 9700 is actually a condenser microphone. And condenser microphones are actually, I don't know the exact dB, but they're a lot hotter, meaning a lot more audio level is coming out of a condenser microphone. And this is a dynamic microphone. So I needed to preamp it before it went into the radio. But it is going directly in the radio through a splitter. And I have a preamp on the back of it called a fathead that gives it about 20 more dB of gain. Actually, it's about 18 dB a gain to match the the condenser microphone. But I'll send it back over to you, Jerry. I really like this microphone. This microphone's about 21 years old, so it still sounds really good. I've used it for some on-air stuff, not me talking into it, but some people for television a couple years back. I rented it out to work, but I really enjoy it, and I personally think it sounds pretty good. One of the best voice mics for at least what I'm doing to me. So send it back over to you, Jerry. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Yeah, K6EGG from WR5G. Well, I've got a couple of Heil
So
PR40.
AirPods work, huh?
Whenever I get a 9700, I really want a 9700. So, within the next couple of weeks, if I can pick one up, I'm going to do so. But and I want to try the Heil PR40, see if I can make that work on the 9700. I may have to do, some of the work there that you did to get the Electro Voice to work there as well. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here and stand by. I see others out there. I'm going to let some others jump in there and have some time there as well, and hopefully they can join you on your YouTube channel there as well. So I'll talk to you there in a little bit, Greg. K6EGG from WR5G.
Copy that, Jerry. And if you need to know what I have running, let me know, and I'll steer you in the right direction to get the sound you're looking for if you end up getting a 9700 or any other radio. It's a little convoluted, and it's not really documented online as far as I know. But this is the setup I was able to get working, and it seems to be doing the job. At least I get a lot of good reports from at least my audio standpoint. So appreciate it. Thanks again. This is Greg, K6EGG. Also live streaming right now on YouTube if you type my callers into the YouTube search engine.
What kind of mic you going to get, Ken? Did I key over somebody there in Vermont? I thought I heard Jerry in there too. I was putting something away. I thought he was talking to somebody. I don't know if he went anywhere.
The Radio Bravo.
There we go.
I thought I heard you in there. What's up, Jerry? How you doing tonight? Greg, K6EGG.
Hey, good evening. Yeah, hello from South Central Iowa. Yeah, I jumped in there a little bit, but I don't know if I doubled with some stations, but I don't know. Been kind of cold in our neck of the woods, but always fun catching you here on DStar.
Nice, Ken.
So go ahead.
Copy that. I thought I heard your voice when I was taking my headphones off to put my speaker back, and I didn't know if you were talking to somebody, so I took a standby because I didn't know. I didn't want to interrupt. But Scott also said for the ID52, I know you don't have one. I don't know if anybody else is still listening and wondering about it. If somebody has AirPods, the AirPod Pros work with the ID52's Bluetooth. So that is pretty cool. I just I wonder if I don't know. I got to think about something else. I don't need anything else. Thank you, Scott. So Jerry, you staying warm out there?
Yeah, as warm as we absolutely can, but yeah, getting in here and playing a little bit of radio here in the shack. Lot of fun. So I see another call sign roll across there, KG5 S Oscar Radio. I'll let him take it.
Roger, KG5SOR, just listening in. How you doing tonight, Greg?
I'm doing excellent. Just been enjoying a unexpected night off here. I was supposed to go to work, and my work got canceled because of a bunch of COVID stuff going on. But how are you doing tonight? This is great. K6EGG, talking to KG5SOR. I believe that's Colorado, right?
Roger that. Centennial, Colorado, where it's about 23 degrees right now. It has actually gone up a little bit. It was 18 degrees earlier, and we're expecting some snow maybe later on in the week.
Winter has definitely arrived for pretty much everybody out there. So it actually warmed up here, believe it or not. We were in the high 60s today, and it was not a cloud in the sky, at least once the fog lifted. So I guess what's paying for the 3 weeks or 2 weeks of rain straight we had. So we can use any precipitation we can get. And I'm sure out in Colorado the same way. I'm sure you guys are in a drought area. By the way, I was checking out your it looked like you had some snow, like whatever. I think that was on some property you had on your QRZ page. Was that what that is?
Roger, that's correct. That's about 170 miles south of Denver in the Sangre de Cristo. That's just a little RV barn I got up there.
Copy that. Do you do much camping out in the wintertime there? I don't do much camping anyways, but I don't know if I could do it in the wintertime. I'm not too much of a cold weather person, being from thin blood California.
Well, there's a wood-burning stove in there, so we can go up there sometimes in the winter, but it's more of a summer place.
And real quick, how far are you from Brighton, Colorado? My sister lives up there with her husband and her 2 kids. I haven't been up there in a while. I've been up to Brighton, but I'm not too sure where your QTH is there. I'll send it back over to you. KG5SOR. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube.
Roger, Greg. I'm fairly new to Colorado. I've only moved here about 6 months ago, so I'm not sure about the location you're asking for. So sorry about that, but I'm going to hand it over to the next person. Thanks for letting me participate. Good to meet you, KG5SOR. Back to you, sir, and back to the net, I guess.
Copy that. I don't think this is a net. Anybody can jump in whatever they wish. I definitely don't want to hog it, but it was great meeting you over there, and I hope you enjoy the cold weather over there. I believe the name was Dane, correct? This is Greg over here, First Personal. So you have a wonderful evening over there.
Colin used to live everywhere, man. I'm on 30 Charlie right now, Ken.
NP4M K4WSX. NP4M K4WSX.
This is why I don't like hogging the reflector there. I'm going to try to take as many breaks as I can. It's great to make the contacts, but I also don't want to hog this humongous repeater reflector on. Up.
Nothing heard. K4WSX standing by and
It's
listening.
not mine, it's everybody's out here.
K6EGG WM7C.
Hey, Scott, how's it going? M7, yeah, M7, M7C. The man that's made me buy a bunch of stuff here. How you doing tonight?
Doing okay, Greg. I just thought I would test these AirPod Pros here to see if they sound horrible or not. If they're actually paired up here with the ID52. If you hear me well, then it's the microphone on the AirPod Pros. I have the HT kind of, no, not good. So maybe if I get closer to, maybe it uses the mic of the ID52. No, it's not. Okay, yeah, it must sound horrible. You can actually use it for just audio too. So let me try that.
I wouldn't say you sound horrible. Don't make me feel like I'm doing that. But it doesn't sound that good compared to what it could be with that beautiful radio. You could probably take a listen back on the stream. It's at the 155 mark later when I unkey or when I stop streaming.
Yeah, we can go through Keller Peak here. They don't mind us changing. I know the owner over there at Keller Peak.
That's kind of what I wanted to see, what they sounded like. So there is another mode. It's called normal mode, where I think now it should be using the microphone of the ID52 and just using the earpods or AirPod Pros rather for just audio from the ID52. It should sound better. Is that right? WM7C.
Oh yeah, you definitely sound a lot better there. It doesn't sound bad, but I know that radio could sound a lot better. It just sounds like there's some like cancellation or something going on. I know you're not talking that loud too, but that might be part of it. Do you want to try going back to it and speaking up a little bit? K6EGG for W7C.
Keller Peak is on 70C, I think.
Yep,
or
roger
70,
that. I am
70C.
kind of a quiet talker, so if I get the HT like right up, a couple inches from my mouth there, this is just should be the regular microphone. Like I said, there's a normal setting where it uses the mic of the HT, and then a mic setting where it uses the mic of the paired Bluetooth device. So at least you can put AirPods in and walk around the neighborhood and listen to your HT, if you have some of these or whatever. But obviously, with the noise cancellation, probably not the best sounding, device to be communicating with. Anyway, good test, Greg. Appreciate it. I'll let you get someone else there. WM7C. Thanks.
Copy that. Yeah, that's what we're all here for, man, is helping each other out. And if you want, definitely take a back and listen to the stream. You can definitely hear the difference. It's not, like I said, it's not bad, but it doesn't sound as good as that stock mic that sounds completely awesome. So that radio is pretty amazing, man. Cool deal. This is Greg, K6EGG. on Reflector 30 Charlie and also live streaming on YouTube right now. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
I can probably do that on the stream if you guys want.
K6EGG, KJ7PRS.
KJ7PRS. This is Greg, K6EGG in Southern California. How you doing?
This is Brian here, and I won't hold it against you that you're in California. I'm in Washington. So I'm connected Bluetooth to the app, the RS-MS1A, and it's interesting because your call sign comes across the app and it says live streaming on YouTube, and then the other people that come on their call sign comes across with whatever message that they have, and you can bring up this history of these call signs coming across, tap on them, and you can send a text message from your phone through this app, through your radio. It's pretty interesting. I actually sent you one. I didn't know if you had the app or not. Over.
Brian, thank you very much. And I'm not going to hold anything against you because you're from Washington, by the way. What's the name of the app again? I'm sorry. Is it iOS compatible? Which I hope it is.
Yeah, they have it for the iPhone. It's RS-MS1A.
RS-MS, Sam, or F, Frank, then A.
It's Romeo Sierra dash Mary Sam 1 A Alpha.
Icom app.
It's an Icom app, and you pair your phone to your radio through Bluetooth, and it lets you do all kinds of things. You can change reflectors, you can change gateways, change settings. It lets you do it all from your phone, and there's a messaging app included in there. Just while you guys have been talking here, I did it. I downloaded it and been playing with it. I don't know anything about it really.
Do you have a Mac or do you have a Android there? Because it's not showing up on my App Store. I am seeing some other radio apps for Icom, but I don't see the exact one you mentioned, Brian.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't end in an A alpha because that would be the Android version. Maybe they don't have it for iPhone. That person that was calling KJ7PRS, go ahead.
Yeah, this is W7WP. The iOS version is not out yet. It's only for Android.
Right. So that's surprising. Anyway, I was just looking on my iPhone myself. It's a pretty neat little app. I'm not really into that stuff, but I would actually use this thing. It's pretty neat. Hey Greg, this WR5G, you had it up there a while ago. The one you were showing us. That's the app.
Oh, I do see it, and I thank you very much. I appreciate it there, Jerry. And Brian, thank you very much for the info. Now I have another toy to play with here.
This is W7WT. What was the name of the software?
For Apple, it's RS-MS1I. 1I.
And I'm going to try something real quick, so bear with me. You might lose me here for, well, maybe I'll do this.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Yeah,
Hold on a second
for the
here.
705. I don't know if it'll work with the 552. I downloaded
Hold on.
that yesterday, and it would not connect to my ID52A.
Yeah, I'm actually using it on my ID52A, so it definitely will connect to the ID52.
I'm trying to get something to work here, guys. So I'm trying to get my phone connected.
Roger. I'll give it another try.
Oh, I got to plug this thing in. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Cancel. Oh, it doesn't work that way anymore. Crap. I'm trying to get my phone.
JC4LGM.
Connected. And it doesn't work. Oh, well. I'm sorry, folks. Oh. I'm trying to get my screen connected to my phone. Oh, well. It doesn't work at this point. Sorry, folks. That way you can actually see my what I have on my phone. I don't have that quite set up yet. I'm trying to get that working so I can give you guys demonstrations from my phone. Amir, good night. Thank you very much. I'm going to work on that project tomorrow that you told me about. Let's see if it works. Allow. So I'm going to go to menu, set, Bluetooth, pairing. Search data device. So I'm doing some searching. I was hoping I could do this on my screen here. It found my TV. It connected to my TV of all things. See if this thing works.
K6EGG, KC4LGM.
KC4LJM. GM. This is Greg, K6EGG. Hey, man, by the way, nice to talk to you again. It's been a while. I remember those call signs.
Yes, it has been a while. It's probably been a couple of months or so, but just wanted to check in with you and say, it's really good to see your YouTube stream up and having a lot of fun with it there. But I'm posturepedic bound here. This is going to be a quick one, so you be well. God bless, and stay safe here, brother. KC4LGM. I'm in Decatur, Georgia, northeast of Atlanta.
Copy that. You take care, man. This is Greg, K6EGG. I'm showing everybody your station on my YouTube page again. Great picture there in the background of 45, pardon me. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Okay, man. Good night. You do well. KC4LGM.
Evening, Greg. K6EGG. Here WA0ZZ George, Dave, in Iowa.
Good evening, WA0ZZG. Did you say you were in Ottawa right now?
Would you believe in Iowa, but not in Iowa right now? The temperature in Iowa right now, the actual air temperature is 9 below zero. Wind chill says the weather surface is 29 below zero. It's so cold out right now in Iowa, the dogs are wrapping cats around themselves to keep warm.
Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. I thought you said Ottawa. I was like, hey, that's that class a W call sign there. Yeah, that sounds pretty chilly. It was a beautiful day here in Southern California. You're going to be not happy about it. It was in the high 60s, low 70s, and very clear. But it was raining here for almost 3 weeks straight. And that's really bad weather for California. But, yeah, that's a little chilly. Everything else going well other than the cold weather? Is it David? And WA0ZZG. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube right this minute.
And anybody new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well.
Yeah, doing pretty well otherwise. Still wearing a damn face mask. Oh, well. Anyway, hopefully they'll get rid of it. And how about you? How are you doing? How's your hand? The last time I think I talked to you, was it your thumb that you're having trouble with? It was all swollen up, something like that. It's been a while. Back to you.
Man, you got a good memory. Yeah, my thumb's almost back to normal. I did smash it in my restroom door right before I went on a live stream, and it got pretty big for a couple days, for almost about a week. Then it gone down. I'm still hearing some cracking in there, but it doesn't. It sounds like everything's connected again. I probably should have put a splint on it or something, or at least gone to the urgent care, but I didn't do that. And as far as the mask, I live in California, and I say no more. But I pretty much only wear it at work at this point. We've had a lot of outbreaks at work. We had a ton. In fact, they canceled work today because of it. So it's the way it is, unfortunately, right now, but hopefully people stay safe. But this is Greg, K6EGG, here in beautiful Southern California today. Man, I hope you get to stay warm out there.
Yeah, your weather is absolutely disgusting. I wish we had some of that. It'll come around here. Not sure exactly when, but it'll eventually show up here, Greg. And, I hope you're still working in sound, last I heard. Bob Heil is doing a talk for the next ham radio club meeting here in Cedar Rapids. But he's not showing up in person. He's going to do it in Zoom. He's not doing much traveling anymore. He's getting too old for that, I guess. But we're going to learn about something about sound in ham radio.
Uh-oh, better hide that RE20.
Yeah, I'm still doing sound, and I'm kind of mixing some radio stuff with it too. We got to put some wireless microphones on some players. Actually, we're supposed to do it tonight with a listening device, which we call an IFB. They're supposed to do a two-way live with them skating around on the ice, which isn't totally impossible. That's been done obviously before, but it's kind of tricky to hide the transmitter in the pads and making sure that the transmitter has enough area for the antenna to kind of stick out and not being shown on camera and still give a lot of the guys some movement. So you got to kind of hide it underneath their basically with their armpits, where like Secret Service would hide their gun. That's a nice, easy place that they can move around and not be cumbersome when they're trying to move. So kind of doing that right now. Yeah, I know who Bob Heil is. I never actually met him or anything like that, but I know he's a famous mixer for, I forget the rock group he did back in the day. But Yeah, he has some good microphones. Although I do like my RE20, and as NP4M mentioned, maybe I better hide it if I ever talk to him. I'll send it back over to you, WA0ZZG out in Chile, Iowa. This is Greg, K6EGG in horrible California.
Some guys have ticked away here tonight. Didn't get that busy as I thought. Take care, Terry. Have a good evening, man. Yeah, I didn't get the Bluetooth thing to work yet. And I don't know if I lost David there. Is it David? I guess I wasn't transmitting, maybe? I see him in the... I don't hear him. I must have lost him. All right, I guess I lost him there. I'm not even going to go there. Come on, Colin. We're trying to be... I got to... You know what? Unfortunately, I got to...
You still in there, Greg, or is my radio gone dead?
Yeah, you're still in there. I called you back, but I don't know if you heard me. I don't know if I was transmitting or not.
Oh, I didn't hear you. No, yeah, well, it could be the network. Who knows? When it gets this cold in Iowa, things get kind of strange.
When it gets rainy here, it gets kind of strange here in California too. So I know what you mean. But I think I'm going to take a little standby here for a little bit. Thanks for getting back to me, and thanks for remembering my thumb there. And yeah, it's doing pretty good. Pretty much, I'm almost back to normal too for as far as work. So looking forward to that. Feeling a lot better and doing some workouts. And my doctor's got me on some good pain management as well. So. David, you take care. This is Greg, K6EGG on Reflector 30 Charlie, also live streaming on YouTube. Going to stand by here. Let the reflector go to town here. So have a good evening.
You too, sir.
Come on, Colin. Keep it clean,
again,
bro.
And 73s until next time. K6EGG.
I couldn't get it to connect.
WA0ZZ George, Cedar Rapids. Talk to you later.
Yeah, I couldn't get it to connect, unfortunately, Ken. I was trying to talk to everybody too. Dana, you still in there? If I get my tape early, I want to maybe try to help me out with that.
Hey, Craig, you gotta...
I heard NP4M. Are you still there? I heard like the first word.
Yeah, I'm still here. I like that microphone too. Great on kick drums. We use it in the church for the kick drum.
Absolutely. It's the only thing that comes close to that as far as kick drums, at least for live music, is the MD421, I believe it is, Sennheiser. But this thing is excellent. Has a great low end, and the distortion point on it is very high. And with the big diaphragm, it sucks in that low frequency very good, and you don't get a lot of you don't have to run it too hot to hear everything really good through it. So really like it. This also sounds good for bass guitar. I don't know if you've ever mic'd an amp with it, but it sounds really good with that too.
No, negative, no. I know it'll probably sound really good on a bass amp too, for sure. That microphone there, Mr. High will probably compare it to the PR, I think it's the PR40 that he makes.
I have never personally used one of his microphones. I wonder how they sound compared to what I'm using for. So I'm using it for radio and for the live stream. I think this microphone sounds really, really good for the live stream. I personally don't know how it sounds for the radio, but I've heard a lot of people say it sounds good. So I wanted something to do both. And the one time I have heard somebody use it for both, it sounded the Heil, and I can't remember what model it was. It sounded like kind of like over EQ'd or rolled off or something. I can't put my thumb on it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, Mr. Heil is really big on articulation around the mid area. He always tells and tries to teach all the ham radio operators to concentrate around the 2.5 area. That's where you get the most articulation. So most of his microphones are EQ'd that way.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I'm using this microphone, because it's dual purpose. I'm using it for the stream or for talking to the stream, and I'm using it for the radio. And the other thing I do with it, I take my monitor out of my Icom 9700, and I turn off my microphone to the stream, and I take the audio from my radio so you can hear when I'm actually keying up, so it sounds a little different going through the radio. You can kind of hear the radio processing a little bit as well.
Connects to it, but it doesn't see it.
As far as sounding,
Scott.
it sounds really good over here in DStars for sure. It's got really very moderate low end and very good mid, so it's not bad. It sounds really, really good.
Cool deal. I really appreciate it. I spent a lot of time tweaking it. I'm lucky enough to had a couple guys say, "Hey, try a little of this, try a little of that," because I don't have no way to monitor it. I mean, you guys do through the stream, but I don't have a way to hear it myself, which I would love to hear it. I can hear it through my my radio here, but it's live and it's kind of got a delay to it, so I don't really have a real feeling for it. But I really appreciate it. Spent a lot of time with it, and me being an audio engineer, I'm really particular on how things sound and sound clean. I want it to sound clean, full, and rich is my goal.
Yeah, no, it sounds amazing. Sounds really good.
Still not the same though.
Piercing, it's really, really good. It's very pleasant to listen to for sure. I mean, in comparison to what I hear, it's very pleasant to listen to. I'm using an SM20 from Icom, so I mean, I wish I was using something different, but I think I got it pretty good, tweaked up pretty good.
I have them flat because I don't really use FM too much, but I can double check.
Copy that. And real quick, you sound pretty good yourself. Are you talking into a local repeater down there, or are you on a hotspot? By the way, I looked at your QRZ. You're a tower climber there, it looks like.
No, that was my cousin's tower. Yeah, that's me. I was climbing. We were fixing his dipoles. I made those dipoles with him. It's a 40 and 20 meter dipole.
Copy that, man, but it's still way up there. I kind of wanted to do that when I was younger, and once I saw somebody do it, I didn't want to do it. Because it's like way up there, and you're on top of a hill a lot of the times. It looks like you met Bob Heil himself, and what's his face down in Fountain Valley. I'm spacing on his name right now.
Yeah, that is Mr. Gordon West. That's how I learned amateur radio, right through his books. And I was dying to meet him, man. Long time. Yep, that's Gordon West right there. WB6NOA.
Yep, copy that, Gordo. I think I met him once at Ham Radio Outlet with his van or something out in front. Like they had a field day thing or something. I can't remember what it was. And did I talk to him once on a band, on 2 meter sideband? I can't remember. I know some of the local guys did. I can't remember, but yeah, he floats around here. I heard him on the national call frequency. He only lives about 20 minutes away from me, so I've heard him on the air quite a bit on UHF and VHF. So yeah, he's definitely well liked, and I have a couple of his books sitting here on my desk here somewhere. I can't find them, but I think I'm going to call it a night. It was great meeting you there. I think this is the first time we talked, and I appreciate the information there on the Heil mic that I didn't know about, the EQing on it or the roll off and stuff. So, all right, man, you take care. This is great K6EGG for NP4M out there in Florida.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you. You have a good night, and great to meet you. I hope to hear you again on the air. This is MP4M saying 73 for you. Good night.
Copy that. Good night, man.
I think I'm going to call it a night for streaming. Or not for streaming, but for radio. I'm going to try to get this thing set again. It saw it, but it didn't see it. ID menu. Then start the scan on your phone app. Okay, okay. I'm going to try that. See, it finds my TV, of all things. Hey, Dex. Nice to see you, buddy. It finds my TV. I don't know why. Here, hold on. Yeah, it finds my TV set. That's my TV set. You can't see it there. Try it again. I think Carl is right. But it keeps finding my TV downstairs. It saw it once. Come on. Come on, baby. All right. Come on, baby. It sees it on my phone, but it doesn't see it on my TV. I didn't even know my TV downstairs had Bluetooth. Let alone it's freaking 20 feet away, 30 feet away, so I'm surprised. Yeah.
Greg, it looks like he's trying to tell you to make the 52 discoverable and then find it from the phone.
I'm trying to, Ken. I figured I'd give it a try. You got cats in here. I do have cats in here. Hi, cats. That's Sasha back there. Come on, baby. Just find it. Did you shut that TV off? All right, it found it.
And good evening, I should say. I'm going to have to get my iPad away from the missus and put a USB port on it and connect it up to my 7100. Because this app will run on the iPad, but it won't run on my MacBook.
Confirm the following passkey shown. Confirm. Pairing failed. I'm getting closer. I'm getting the failure.
Hey, Greg, this is WR5G.
Oops.
Hey,
Sorry
Greg,
about
this is WR5G.
I hear you.
Just make sure that that headset is not connected to anything else. Because if it's connected to anything else in the house, it won't connect to your radio. But anyway, you might give that a shot. I don't know if you have other devices that it might be connected to. So anyway,
Nope, it's not connecting to anything else yet.
WR5G.
It's getting close. It's seeing my phone now. Port failed. All right, so let's try this again.
Oh, you're getting further than I am. I either got to add a USB port to my phone or add a USB port to my iPad, one or the other, whichever one I'm going to run it on.
Definitely sees my phone. I think it's my phone. You know what? I think you made a good point there. My Bluetooth is connected to my iPhone right now, or my iWatch.
You connect until you unconnected from your iWatch.
I can't unconnect my iWatch. I got a cat right here, by the way, boys and girls. Oh, you can't see him. Hi, Milo. What's up, Milo? What's up, buddy?
Kilo India 4, Fox Mike Bravo.
Yeah, I'm trying to disconnect my iWatch. I can't do that. It's even downstairs, so I think that's what the problem is.
My watch is connected. My iPod Pros are connected. And I connected the radio to the phone. Anyway.
Really?
Greg, if you go into your iWatch settings and turn the Bluetooth off on the watch and try it.
The problem is it's doing an update right now. Holy moly, this sucks. So let me double check something here. I think it's trying to connect to my wife's phone.
I set my radio to pairing reception. And then I saw the radio show up on my phone. It said Icom.
Yeah, my phone sees the... You guys can't even see me here.
Oh, and on the phone, Icom
There you go.
inside that app, not on the Bluetooth on the phone.
See, it says iPhone not paired. It sees it, but it doesn't pair. Let me make sure I have the right IP address.
Yes, WR5G. You'll have to go back in your radio now, and you'll have to set it up so on the radio side so that it will find it. So
You might give that a try now again on the radio set.
I think it's trying to connect to my wife's phone, though.
Make sure the CIV echo back is off on the radio.
This is good stuff right here. This is like interactive stuff. You guys can see Milo in the background in the doorway there. All right. And this is searching for data device, right? Hi, Milo. What's up, brother? No device found. By the way, this iPhone's 5 years old.
Yeah, and Greg, I think you'll want to go into pairing reception. Yeah, and that'll be on the ID52.
Pairing reception. And what do you want me to do on pairing reception?
Just launch it and then go to your iPhone and see if your iPhone then shows connected.
It's not seeing it. This phone might be jacked too. Yep, Dex. Yeah, a couple guys said scan first on my phone.
And in the app, just tap the radio in the app where your radio's initializing. It'll show your radio there. Just tap it in the app while it's sitting there.
Now it's not finding it. Not seeing my phone.
The radio should show a screen that says you have 25 seconds to pair.
It's not even showing me that.
It should come right up when you hit enter on pairing reception.
Yeah, it says connecting and it says not paired. Oh, you guys can't even see it here. All right, you know what I'm going to try to do?
Yeah, so when you go to your radio and you
off.
hit pairing reception, does the radio come up and say 25 seconds?
No. It says it does not see anything with my radio. I'm going to go out of DR mode and see if that makes a difference. I wonder if people are thinking right now that it's just listening to Reflector 30 Charlie. Scan, scan. So I started with my phone.
Yeah,
Then
you
hit my
may be
radio.
doing this, but when you go into pairing connect, then it has either data or headset. And if you select headset, that's the way I got mine to come up
Oh.
with my headset. So
Maybe
you
it's
might try
headset
that.
then. Oh, I didn't know that.
It's WR5G.
I didn't use pairing connect. I used pairing reception.
So search for headset, not data. No device found. So I started on my phone, then hit the search on my head on my.
You can try for data there as well and see if that.
Data didn't work. And ended with my phone. I did my phone second.
No searching on the radio.
No searching on the radio?
No Bluetooth set. Pairing reception. And when you click OK, it'll give you a countdown timer.
I see the pairing reception
Scan
here.
from the phone.
Yep. Should I be in data mode or for a headset?
I didn't have that option.
All right, let me try that. Hold on. So scan first, then pairing reception. I see a 1 minute and 57 seconds on the radio.
Yep. And then the radio showed up on my phone, and I tapped it, and they linked right together.
Oh, there it goes. How about that? Holy moly.
Yeah, it looks like you're linked there now, WR5G.
Can I talk from the radio or from the phone?
Now you can do a video.
Oh, crap. I disconnected from it. Oh, boy.
Kilo India 4 Fox, Mike Bravo, radio ID for the last 19 comments.
Can I talk from this thing?
No, you can set your call information on the telephone, and it will change on your radio, and then you key down to transmit.
So do I talk into my phone or my iPhone or my radio?
Talking into the radio.
Ah. And no audio comes to the phone? But I can control my phone basically, or my
Yeah, I had to put some things into your call sign on the phone app.
Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. Sorry, I didn't look at the chat, guys. What's up for 4878 West Texas?
And everything once you get it set up.
Anybody
Looks
new
like
to
you
the
got it
channel?
all
Don't
set up
forget
now.
to hit that subscribe button too. Let's see if we can make it to 670 tonight. I don't think we can, but
That's WR5G. I just want to make sure I'm IDing.
K6EGG for ID.
K6EGG for ID. Also live streaming on YouTube. I can't tell you how much I thank everybody for helping me out with this.
now let's try the text
I
messaging.
think the coolest thing is the dashboard. Huh?
Thanks, man. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button there, West Texas. Much will be appreciated. You guys want to try the text message? You could see my station. Oh, wow, man.
That's WR5G. I'll try to send you a message, Greg.
All right, Jerry. Jerry. I am close to Take care, W5LWK. You have a good night, man. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'm not seeing the message if you sent it. I got the test. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
7W, this is W7WHB. Did someone say before you had to disconnect your Apple Watch before the
I did not disconnect.
ID52 connect Bluetooth?
Hey, Tom. How's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in there. Thanks for all the new subscribers tonight. I really appreciate it. Right now, let me see if I can send it. And Jerry, you get my message back?
I definitely did, WR5G.
Greg, just FYI, you can actually send a text while you're talking on the rig. It doesn't interfere with it.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I really like this. I just sent another message. It's got a little bit of a delay when I'm talking through my 52.
Hey, Greg, just in case you're not aware, Greg, we all can see the text messages that go back and forth. It's not just direct. So if I have the app open, I see everything. WM7C.
Copy that. Thank you very much. A very, very huge group message. Anybody that's running the app. I was going to ask that next because I saw KI4FMB in there as well, which he's joining in. And thank you guys all for your help. I really appreciate it. Carl, especially everybody out there, man. I was going to, so this will be good for traveling then. I can find out what the closest repeater is.
Yep, it would certainly work for that. And yeah, traveling, across the, the U.S., especially, if you have a lot of the, repeaters programmed in, you can always search for a new repeater, whether it's FM or, DV, and they should show up. So anyway, Greg, I've got to get out of here for tonight. I'm going to have to get to work early in the morning. So I'll say 7-3, and I'll catch your next live stream. Hopefully we can chat again. So we'll talk to you guys a little bit later on. It's WR5G.
Copy that. That was a very fun night here. I really appreciate all your guys' help, man. This has been really cool stuff here. A lot of new stuff here that, man, ham radio is pretty cool. I could see, so I could pull up a map and see what closest DStar repeater is, click on it, and see what the DStar repeater is actually connected to as well.
I just wanted to see my call sign and voice on YouTube. N8WGD.
Welcome aboard, Dustin, N8WJD. Thanks for watching YouTube, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you can.
Jesse, 73s, man. I appreciate everybody watching. This has been really cool. Don't tell them about D-Rats. We'll figure out D-Rats another day, Ken.
This is pretty cool. W5LW.
And if you're still watching, there you go, Dustin. Now you can see where exactly are you at? I've never been over there before. Oh, actually, I have. I stayed in Ann Arbor, and I worked over in Brooklyn, Michigan, at the racetrack. Wrong one. Been a lot of fun here tonight. Thank you, Dustin, for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And Dana, you're going to have to get one of these 52s now, pal. This thing is, like, awesome here. All right. I got to say, this has been a fun day, except for the wind system experience earlier. As you guys were watching earlier, I don't know if you guys were. Once again, anybody new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Just on here for fun and sharing information with other ham radios. That's why I'm doing this. We're all in here having a good time. Everybody, there's like 4 or 5 people helping me get this thing paired together, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. This is what I didn't envision happening with this channel here, but it kind of evolved with that, and sometimes evolving organically. Yeah, Carl, 73s. Scott, 73s as well. Thank you very much. I don't want to spend any money. Scott Gibson there. Dustin, 73s. I hope you liked hearing yourself on the YouTube stream, and come back again. But sometimes stuff evolving organically seems to be a lot better. Testing for your general next week. I got to get that to myself. Well, let us know how you do, Dustin. I think Dana, N7 UFT, is going to be testing for his general here shortly. Yeah, it's getting past my bedtime. Actually, I was supposed to still be at work right now. Dex, yep, always fun, man. This has definitely been a fun day, but I really enjoy all the interaction in the chat and everybody helping me and helping everybody else. That's what's been really fun about this. Sounds like somebody's trying to get in there. I've heard that station in there for a while, and I've still not been able to hear them. So I don't know what the deal is with that. And W5LWK, I heard you kind of garbled in there for a second, too. Dana, if I get my tape tomorrow, this try to get together at some point. Hopefully. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow night.
Hey, Greg, you know that beeping you was always trying to figure out on the reflector? Well, now you know what it is.
What do you mean by that?
WA1, W something K. You're not making it into the system.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Sorry you're not able to jump in there, Tom.
Every time somebody sends a text message or something, you'll hear that beep across the reflector.
Interesting. I just wonder if I could shut that thing off. But once again, I kind of hear you in there, Tom. Is that Tom in there? Yeah, I hear you in there a little bit. So this has been a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I had a bad experience with the wind system earlier. I'm going to bring down the audio now since I'm going to call it a night on the radio side of things. I really appreciate all the support. And, of course, once again, all the help, man. This has been a lot of fun. You guys have been making my long days off really enjoyable. It's been kind of hard for me to be off work a lot. I really enjoyed working, but you guys kind of gave me a good outlet to express my hobby and connect with people, which is one of the things I like doing because that's why I like working. I'm with a lot of people. Sad hams on the wind system. I guess they don't have a lot of friends. That's unfortunate because I have talked to a couple people back in the day that were really nice, but that was probably, I don't know, 15 years ago. That experience right there. If you were watching a couple seconds before I went on, I said I was nervous because I expected that to happen. I just knew it. I just go with your first instinct. My mom always said. So, whatever. They can go play in their own little sandbox with pee all over it and enjoy their poutiness and stuff. But just out here trying to have fun, connect. I get it. That's their deal. Whatever. I'm glad to be able to help some people out here, and you guys all helped me tonight like no tomorrow. And I hope some people watching learn some stuff as well, which is kind of the main reason why I'm doing this. Yeah, check out the wind system one of these days. You guys should send emails to them and tell them how rude they were. They have a contact on there. That'll be pretty funny. I emailed them. By the way, I'm gonna end this poll. This poll right here. Let me bring it up. You got a good point there, Ken. You got a very good point. What did I do with... Oh, I got this one right here. So this poll right here. I'm going to end the poll here. Do I sound like a game show voice? I should have been like a game show host voice. It's right in the middle there. So I'm going to say no. Even though it's only a 2... there's a margin of error by 3. So I'm going to call it a wash for tonight. I was surprised. I got 43 votes on that tonight. So 43 people were watching at some point. I really appreciate it. I'm going to end the poll. Looks like I do sort of sound like it, but I'm going to go with it not. Just because I don't want to sound like a game show host. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to sound like Greg there. Yeah, Tony. That's sad. That's really sad. I think I've heard some of that before. People not keying up the radio. Instead of, they'll tell them they're not doing it right, and then they don't tell them how to do it right. Like, be patient with them. Like, I'm still bad with call letters, and I'm still bad with keying off too early. Instead of people ridiculing me, they say, hey, remember to wait to key. I did it tonight. And that's really sad. That's a really sad thing to do, especially in this this hobby. So I don't know. It is what it is. Whatever. I've even been on some private systems and them being more what's the word I'm looking for? Welcome arms, saying, hey, this is our system. It's private. You're welcome to use it. We're going to send you an email if you're interested in being a part of things. What do you do for a living? How did you get in the radio? Just small talk. But that was totally uncalled for. And he didn't even send an ID, or he didn't even say his ID, his call sign. Total BS there. So check it out. It's from the video earlier today. If you're interested, it's at the 37-minute mark, 37:22 to be exact. Not cool stuff going on there on that system. I should have waited and listened to see if they said anything else. And then some other jerk came on. I didn't realize because I was so frustrated and made a comment in there without an ID, which was probably one of their normals. So whatever, all good. You're right there, Dana. Yeah, I'm really bad about quick keying. I know. I've had a couple emails about it. I am so bad. Yeah, check out the stream from earlier this afternoon, the daytime stream from 1-6. And Tony, go to 3720 or so. 22 is where it starts. It's pretty interesting. W6TON. See, I can remember your call sign easier. And your brother's now. KN6KNE. So, yeah, not cool. I'm really glad I got. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I didn't talk on the radio for a number of years because I kind of had that kind of attitude when I talked to people. It was through repeaters. So if I hadn't been doing this live stream and I would have done that, that would have knocked my confidence down a little bit. Obviously, it wouldn't because I wouldn't have said I was live streaming, but still. Tony, you made a very good point there, though. Excellent. I would love to hear you. Love to have you on the stream and get your son Anthony on there. I'm sure the people would love to hear your son on there and have a young soon-to-be ham on. In case anybody's wondering, Tony is a brother of Denny, which you've heard on here before. KN6KNE. He also has a son named Anthony, and I've talked to him a bunch of times on 2-meter sideband. So, I think that'll be pretty cool. We got to get Anthony and Haley talking together. Not going to say anything else there. Oh, the 666 Club, yeah. I'm trying to hold on here to see if I can get another subscriber here. I was hoping to hit 670 tonight, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I'm slowing down a little bit. All good. Got about 10 subscribers today. Really enjoying everything. But like I said, if I was just on the radio and I tried to key up and I said something and they had a reaction like that, I would totally lose confidence in talking, especially when that thing's hooked up to 70 different repeaters. I know a lot of people are listening to that, and I know a lot of people are listening with scanners that are newbies, so very embarrassing for them. Oh, right on. I wish, I don't know if Haley's into the Santa talking to him yet, because she was a little bit afraid, but that would have been pretty cool. I wish I would have been able to tune into that. Be fun to do. But once again, a great night of ham radio from a bad day of ham radio. I will be back tomorrow afternoon, probably at some point, and tomorrow night. Unfortunately, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday will not be on because I got to work. But thankfully, I'm actually technically still on the clock right now. What's up, Andrew? Nice to see you in there. But so my thing was when I went on the reason why I went on the Win system is I wanted to talk to some new people. There's a lot of newer hams out there. That's kind of the reason why. And I kind of wanted to experiment around and move around. I just didn't want to stay on digital. I wanted to kind of experiment around with some different local repeaters. I was on the Keller Peak repeater system the other day with David L., brand new ham from Canada, made his first international contact, and everybody seemed to be pretty cool with it. And he made a couple other contacts after. So I don't know. I don't get it, man. People are like, I just wanted to flip them off. I bit my tongue a little bit, but I think I stood up to him and I made a couple valid points. I don't know if you guys would agree. Yeah. And you know what? Dana made a good point. I was monitoring the Win system on my scanner before that. Actually, I don't know if that was true because I was listening to the Santiago machine, but I didn't hear anybody talking on it. It wasn't working when I tried it. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's watching, has any pull or anything, but I did send them an email. I don't want to put it on the stream as of yet, but I might read it off. Basically, it's just what I said to you guys. Nothing rude or anything like that. Just they're a little bit of a not very good of a ham radio ambassador, especially for somebody that's new. No, and there's SDRs. There's probably from Europe and everything else. There's probably like, I don't know, 200 SDRs online. Not to mention Broadcastify. When I brought up he was on Broadcastify, he was pissed. Oh, I'm definitely not letting it get to me. If I had been, yes, I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday, by the way. I didn't have any new clothes, clean clothes. I think it would have bothered me more if I was by myself, and I was just like a newbie. But I don't let things normally bother me too much. But my point being, if there was a new guy and he went and did something, and I've heard it before that people get ripped to shreds on that thing. And like I said, I was nervous right before I got on, and I had that feeling, and I should have never went on that thing. So, anyways, I'm gonna call tonight. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all the help once again getting this Bluetooth thing paired up. I can't wait to take this thing on the road with me too. I'm going to Vegas in a couple weeks, hopefully, depending on what's going on with this COVID thing. But you never know. But Tony, it's great to see you in the chat. I was just thinking about you today. I was wondering what was going on. Say hi to Anthony for me when he wakes up tomorrow morning. We got to get Haley and Anthony talking on the ham radio together. I don't know if she may not be ready for it yet, but I'll give her a try. She has talked to Keith before. Yeah. All right, guys. I got a call tonight. I wish I can keep the chat going, but you guys all take care. I hope to see you all tomorrow. And Dana, I'll text you if I get that tape. I would love to do some more testing with that. Maybe we'll do some video with it. I think that would be fun, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. I don't think I'll get it that early. So anyways, you guys take care. This is Greg, K6EGG. I was trying to hold up my two fingers, but I had my plastic from my 90 or my 52 here. Hi, Anthony, and good night. It's nice to see your dad in there. Say hi to Denny for me. He was on actually earlier. So anyways, take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow.